thanks for cooking with Making Artistic Recipes Kitchen Style for today's cooking segment.
Hey guys, thanks for joining us today. I am super excited. We have one of my favorite dishes. It's tasty, it's mouth-watering, and it's one of my favorites. It's seafood mac and cheese.
So get your ingredients ready from the description box below and let's start cooking. Thanks for watching Making Artistic Recipes Kitchen Style.
The anticipation is over. We are here.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and start off by adding our olive oil. We're going to let that heat up, and then we're going to add 2 tablespoons of butter. Go ahead and add your garlic. And your onions. Then we'll let those cook down for about 2 minutes. Then you can add your salt and pepper. Now we're going to go ahead and add 2 tablespoons of flour. We'll cook that for about 3 minutes to get that flour taste out. Now we're going to go ahead and add our half and half. It's going to be about 2 cups. Once you've added your half and half, we're going to allow this to come to a boil. That way the flour will work as a thickener for your sauce. Okay, this is just a basic sauce. This can be used also for like spinach dip. So now we'll go ahead and reduce the heat some. And start adding our cheese. Okay, first I'm going to add the mozzarella. Cheddar. And pepper jack. Once the cheese has melted completely, we'll add some herbs. We have parsley, oregano, and basil. You can go ahead and pre-boil your pasta for about 6 minutes and then cool it with some cool water. And then we'll add the pasta to the sauce. Once you've worked everything into your sauce, you can go ahead and turn the heat off.
Okay guys, we're gonna go ahead and this is one of my favorite parts I like to build. We're gonna go ahead and take and add about half of our elbow macaroni cheese. We're gonna mix it in a little bit. I like to mix mine a little bit at a time. Kind of fold it over. This is really good, super cheesy. And we do it like this, that way you got good consistency and it's evenly spread throughout. Everything is coated very well. Man, that sauce looks so good. Okay, we're gonna add some more. You just continue this process until you get all of your elbow macaroni mixed together. Okay guys, now that we have everything coated evenly, oh look at that, that looks really good. Man, it's creamy, got a nice texture to it. We're gonna go ahead and add half of this to our baking pan. Just want to make sure you get enough in there to coat the bottom pretty good. Spread it out. Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and add some raw shrimp. Yes, I said it, raw shrimp. And typically we wouldn't do this, but whenever you apply these raw shrimp to your dish, just like we did, you want to make sure you wash them very, very thoroughly. We washed ours several times, cleaned them, because the dish is going to bake for approximately about 30 minutes, huh, babe?
30 minutes.
So we're going to go ahead and add those in, and what this is going to do, it's going to allow the seafood to kind of be, you know, everything be spread evenly. You don't have all your seafood on the top or the bottom. You kind of have it sporadically spread it out.
Those shrimp have been pre-seasoned.
Yeah, guys, we added some nice blackening seasoning. We also added some Old Bay seasoning, which is one of my favorites. We let those marinate probably about 30 minutes. And these shrimp still have a little chill to them. Man, it's gonna be good. Just gonna go ahead and add the rest of those in. Spread them out. Cover all those little nooks and crannies. Okay, I think that's good. Okay guys, at this time we're going to go ahead and preheat your oven to around 375, and we're going to go ahead and add some Parmesan cheese to it. You don't need a whole lot here, just a nice little coat. That way, whenever you get ready to cut into that mac and cheese, man, you're gonna have cheese coming from everywhere. It's real good. I like to coat mine with several types of cheese. We're gonna go ahead and layer it up. Jack, just for the heck of it. Okay guys, at this point we're going to go ahead and add the remainder of our mac and cheese. Now we're going to spread it just like we're doing a cake. Like icing on a cake. We're going to spread it all across our dish here. I like to make sure that all of my seafood is covered, because that's going to help lock in those flavors whenever it's baking. Okay guys, now we're gonna go ahead, and this is something that we like to do. We've taken some extra shrimp that we had, and we've deveined them, and we're gonna go ahead and place those on top. And these are also pre-seasoned. We have some blackening seasoning we thrown in, and we also have some Old Bay seasoning. And you kind of spread them out, you know, however. It doesn't have to be in a particular way. And sometime guys, we'll take this exact same dish and we'll add some crab meat, just any kind of seafood. You know, you can have fun with it. But today we just kind of decided to go with what we had at the house. My wife went and picked up some fresh shrimp today, And man, this is gonna be good. Yeah, just slide them in wherever you can, you know. I like mine covered because this is a really, really tasty dish, I'm telling you. Okay guys, now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add some foil. But you wanna make sure that your foil is loose. You're gonna have that oven baking at around 375 like I said earlier. We're gonna make sure we add our foil. We're gonna go ahead and also bake it with the foil on for 30 minutes, and we're gonna bake it with the foil off for 5 minutes. That's gonna give a little crispiness to it. Then we're gonna go ahead, our last and final step, we're gonna go ahead and coat it with some more cheese. Add a little Colby Jack cheese, remainder of what we have here. Mozzarella cheese. This may not look like a whole lot of cheese, guys, but we already have incorporated quite a bit of cheese into our sauce. Give it that little last dab of cheese. Wow. Okay guys, just throw in our foil. I'm gonna add it loosely. Make sure the center is sticking up that way. Nothing sticks. We'll cover those sides. And we're gonna toss it in the oven. Like I said, for about 30 minutes foil on, 5 minutes with the foil off, and I'll see you in about 35 minutes. Let's go. Okay guys, now we're gonna go ahead and remove our foil very carefully. Oh man, look at that. Oh wow, man, it looks good. Now we still have 5 more minutes guys, so we're gonna go ahead at this time and sprinkle on a little parsley. Man, it looks delicious. Now we have to put it back in the oven for about 5 more minutes, guys. All right. Leave the foil off. We're gonna throw it back in the oven, and I'll see you on the other side.